So hey guys, today my video is going to be about braces, like a one-on-one on braces, and I obviously have braces if you didn't already know that. But yeah, I got a request to answer some questions about braces and stuff like that, so I'm just going to do like my experience so far, and how I feel about them and stuff like that. So I hope I don't miss anything out, because that would be really annoying, but I might make like a part 2 or when I get my braces off, so if I do forget anything then I will put it in that video. So yeah, I'm just going to get straight on with it, so let's get started. So at first I had this like little thing where I put in my mouth. It was like a retainer, but I wore it at night, and that was to make my mouth like bigger or whatever, because like my mouth wasn't bigger for my teeth to fit in. It was really weird, but I didn't have that for long, really, and then they took it away from me, and then they left it like a few years before I actually started my proper treatment. So I went and I had like all these x-rays done so they could like measure it all out and whatever they do when they do that, but I don't really know. And then they done the moulds, or whatever they're called. I just call them moulds because that's what they feel like. They're like moulds, to like do your teeth so they can like get the brace and stuff. So they done that, and it's just like gum, like a big bit of gum in like a little gum shield thing. It's like stuffed in there, and it's like I had a blue and a pink one, for my top and bottom. And they like push it in and they like hold it, and it like makes you gag, like it's horrible. And that's just to like see what your teeth shape is and stuff like that, so they can do the brace and all that rubbish. So yeah, they push that in and you have to like have it in, and then it's like the moulds, and then I had it for the bottom as well, because I had top and bottom. So yeah, I had that done, and then I went back, and when I got my brace done, I wasn't there for that long actually. I thought it would be like a longer process, but it really wasn't. And they just like get this glue stuff and all that, and they just like stick the little square things onto your teeth, and then they put like the bar in, and then they do the elastic bands. And for me, it didn't really hurt that bad actually. Like everyone was like, oh, it hurts so bad, but for me it just was like a little ache sort of thing. I never had to take like paracetamol or anything like touchwood, but yeah, it's just sort of like aching, and I have my mirror so I can like see what's going on. But yeah, they just stick them on, and I don't really want to get too close, but yeah, they just sort of stick the little squares on, and then that's it really. They like stay on really well, and then you just have the elastic bands. And the wires, I have quite thin wires, some people have thicker wires, it just depends, I'm guessing. But yeah, I've had these on since March 2010, so I've had it on about 16 months, I think, 16, 17 months, about that. So yeah, I just have them tightened every 8 weeks, and my hair is crazy, but I just have it tightened like sort of every 8 weeks really, 6 to 8 weeks really, it just depends. But yeah, when they tighten, it doesn't really hurt me, it more like aches. I'm like, oh, because then you can actually feel them, whereas like once it doesn't ache, you can't really feel them, and I'm used to them. But it is weird when you first get it on, because your mouth is like outwards, but now I'm used to it. So when you do get it, you are going to get used to it. Like you might think, oh, I hope it's not like this, but it's not going to be like that, because you do get quite used to it really. What else can I say? I don't know what else to say. But yeah, if it rubs, like, because it do rub me, like my cheeks and stuff, if it does rub, just get either some Bonjela, or they give you some of this wax stuff. They didn't give me any, because they just said Bonjela will work, whatever, really, just to cover it up so it doesn't scratch even more, because like my cheeks have bled a little bit. It's really gross. But yeah, and they do sort of like scratch, because the back of the wire just sort of sticks out, and when your teeth are moving like in together, then the wire will move back, and that's what makes it like scratch your cheeks or whatever. But if it does do that, then just get some Bonjela, and you should be fine really. It will ache, and you are going to have to try and get used to it. I'm sort of looking at my teeth now, I really hate doing that, but yeah, you just got to get used to it. But my teeth have really improved. Like I don't actually have any good pictures to show my teeth of before, but if I do find one, then I might put it in my next video, because I'm not ashamed of it. I'm like, my teeth were pretty bad, they were horrible, so I'm glad they are getting nice and straight now. So yeah, I do have now they gave me this thing at the bottom, like an elastic band, and they stretched it over the front 4 teeth, which did hurt more, because it was a tiny little elastic band being like stretched, and that was to really pull my teeth and straighten them, because the bottom 4 ones weren't really doing much. They was just sort of staying in place like how they were before. So I've done that, and that really improved. And then now I've got this like little metal thing under the metal wire, which is pulling my 2 front teeth like in together more. It's really complicated, like it really is. But if you get sort of an elastic band to pull your teeth more, you just got to go with it really, because it obviously means that your teeth aren't moving as well. A few of my friends, they have had that the same as me. But yeah, I just had it on the bottom 4 teeth just to really move them in, just to make the process a bit quicker so that I get my braces off quicker. But yeah, now I've got this metal thing at the top, and I do have the elastic bands because I have an overbite, is that what it's called? I have a little bit of an overbite, so they're just doing that to really bring my bite together, because they want me to have the best teeth that I possibly can, and I want to have the best teeth that I possibly can, because I want to have like a nice smile. So yeah, I do have them elastic bands, so if you get them, I have to change mine every morning. But other people have told me they have to change theirs like throughout the day or whatever, and I'm a bit like, oh, maybe it's just my teeth, maybe they don't need moving as much as other people's did or whatever. But I have got to go back the 7th of September, so they will probably let me know then. So yeah, I do have these elastic bands, so if you get them, you just have to grin and bear it really. And it's not going to be forever, is it? It's just going to be for a space of time. Someone commented on my video and they said they had it for like 5 years, I think it was. Correct me if I'm wrong. But I was like, wow, I've had mine for like 16, 17 months and I want mine off so badly, because it feels like I have had them on quite a long time. But it's not going to be forever. Some people have to have like a retainer for a longer time or whatever, but I haven't got my retainer yet, obviously, because I still have my braces. But you just got to really grin and bear it and just see how it goes really. If it does hurt, then Bonjela or paracetamol, whatever you can take really. But they didn't hurt me, they just sort of ached, they were a bit like, oh. But they're not going to be forever, that's what I keep thinking. It's like, it's not going to be forever. Once I get these off, then I'll just have like a retainer. But when you do get them taken off, you have to have the moulds done again, obviously, because if they done a retainer for your old teeth, and it's not going to fit, because your teeth are going to be a lot straighter. But everyone has says what a big improvement they see, like in my real life mainly, because you guys didn't see my teeth how they were before, but everyone has said how they see a big improvement, and I'm really happy with how it's gone so far. But I just really do want them off. Like, you're going to be like that when you sort of know you haven't got too long to wait. Well, I hope I haven't got too long. They said that my treatment would last 2 years, so I've nearly had my braces on for about 17 months, 16, 17 months. So hopefully they do take them off soon. I'm really fingers crossed, but as soon as they do, I will be making a video on how it feels to getting taken off. But when I got them on, it wasn't really bad, so hopefully it'll sort of be the same, because I don't really mind, except sitting there with your mouth open and you're like, ugh, can I close it now, can I have a drink? But yeah, I just think it's not going to be forever, and you are going to have nice teeth. Just think of the end result. That's what I keep thinking of. The end result is going to be so good that it's going to be worth it, and it doesn't really hurt me. Other people it may hurt, like my friends, it did hurt them. But yeah, just Bonjela is a good thing to have. All wax stuff, I think you can buy it in a few places, you just have to look around, or they will give it to you in the dentist. I just clean my teeth with a normal toothbrush, just normally really, and my teeth are fine, so I just really want mine off now, which I shouldn't be saying, because I'm saying like it's not going to be forever, so just hold on. But yeah, it's not going to be forever, and you just got to really grin and bear it. Just grin, just smile, and don't be ashamed of braces. I hate people that are like, it's like, just don't be ashamed of them. Think of your teeth are going to be better than someone that hasn't had braces, unless their teeth are like perfectly straight and all nice and white. But yeah, I hope this has helped some people, especially the person that requested this sort of as a video. And if you do have any more questions, please comment below, because I really want to help you guys, because when I got braces I didn't really know much about them and how it was going to be, but all I knew was that it was probably going to ache, and my teeth were going to get straight after. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys next. Yeah, thank you guys, bye.